To solve problem number 5 from AV2 Lesson 6, it asks us whether or not we know that the large hexagonal ring on the outside is equal in volume to the blank space in the middle, the empty hexagonal, that volume. So to look at this, we're first of all going to find out everything we know about that empty space. We know the volume of the empty space would be 1/2 SNA. We don't know the side length. We know the number of sides is 6, and we know the apothem of the small one is about 3.5. The height we don't know either. So let's think about what we can figure out from this. We can figure out that the volume is going to equal, and then we can look at what we do know. We know 1/2 of 6, which would be 3, and we can take 3 times 3.5, which is going to be 10.5. So we know that 10.5 times the side length times the height will give us the volume of the empty space inside that hexagonal ring. Now let's look at what we know about the large hexagonal ring. That large hexagonal ring, we know that the side length, no, we don't know the side length. We do know the number of sides is 6. We know the apothem is 5.2. And again, we don't know the height. So let's take a look at what we can simplify. Again, we don't know the volume, but we know that 1/2 of 6 is going to give us 3. And we know that 3 times 5.2 is going to give us 15.6 times the side length times the height. So now if we take the big volume, which is the purple one, and it seems that I've left out my 0.6 here, my 15.6, and we divide it by this small volume, we should end up then with 2. This should be twice this. And it could be, but we don't know. We know that the height's going to be exactly the same. What we don't know is S. The side length of the big one, we could call it S2. Side length of the small one, we could call S1. If these two are correct, if they make it work, then we could say that the volume of the hole in the center would be the same as the volume of the ring. But we don't know S. Until you know S, you can't know that the small one is half or is equal to the ring.